The assignment for this workshop is to create an annotated bibliography of 8 or more sources around a single topic. Could be anything that you want to pick. For each item in your bibliography, I would like you to use a citation that is according to Turabian, so follow the Turabian guidelines, and then give me 3 points under the annotation of first, how you found it, second, how it's relevant to your topic, and third, how you could use it to find additional resources. These are not as difficult as they might sound at first glance. If you look at this information on the page, it basically says that how it was found. Just let me know. Did you find it in our libraries? Did you find it in the bibliography of another book? Did you find it on the shelves as you were browsing? Did you find this article in JSTOR or an ebook somewhere? Just let me know in a brief sentence how you found it. How would you consider it to be relevant? I don't want anything in depth here. Basically, I just want to know, is there a chapter on it within the book? You found something in the index. Maybe it is as simple as it looked like it was going to be promising but didn't really turn out to be useful. If it's a book that you can't get, which right now, because of the COVID situation, is the case for just about every book, unless it's an ebook, you may just have to rely on a book review. So if you remember in the videos that you watched how to find a book review, you can quickly find a book review that will let you know whether or not it's relevant to your topic. So again, just a quick sentence, how it might be relevant to your topic. And then the third, how can it be used to find additional sources? Well, obviously if it has footnotes or a bibliography, that's one of the best ways. Or they may mention another book. They may give an idea in the introduction of more things that you should look at. So just anything that kind of describes this is how this would be useful for another book or more resources. I would like you to find, and I'm not going to hold it strictly to this because of the whole COVID situation, but I'd like you to find something from reference. So try to look in the Oxford reference, the Gale reference, something, or even if you find something that looks like a reference book in our library, even though you can't get to it right now, try to find a reference book. Try to find a book that is part of the Christendom collection. Try to find another book that is not a part of the Christendom collection. The reason I ask for those two different things is because I want everyone to be thinking about the fact that when you're doing research, sometimes you will find useful things in our library, hopefully most of the time, but there will often be times when you have to go beyond what we own and access them through, say, Interlibrary Alone or somewhere else. So I want you to be thinking about books in our collection, books not in our collection. And then the articles. Find articles in one of the article databases like JSTOR, Project Muse, EBSCOhost, somewhere. So at least those 4 things: reference, something we own, something we don't own as far as books, and then an article. And then the other 4 things can be any duplication of those or anything else that you might find. It might be books you have at home that someone else told you about. But the important thing is to list the 8 or more items, a minimum of 8. And then as you can see in my samples here, I just give a basic citation like according to Turabian, and then 1, 2, 3. This is how I found it. This is how it's useful. This is how it can be used to find more sources. Sometimes you can't use it to find more sources. Sometimes it's not as useful as you thought it was going to be. But for the most part, I'd like those 3 things: how you found it, how it was useful, how it can lead you to more things. The idea here is not to actually do the research on any given topic, unless you need it to do research for another paper, but to think about how you use resources, how you're finding them, and how you're using them either directly in your paper or to find more information. Because usually you're finding information in the second or third item that you look at, not the first, because it's all a matter of digging through and trying to find that little nugget that really says what you want for your paper. Hopefully that's clear enough for you. If not, you can always contact me. My contact information is all over the website. Again, the paper is due on May 31st, and if you have any questions, just please contact me. Thank you.